Hello good people, this is Jason Irvin, aka The Janitor, here bringing you another episode of Wash, Rinse, and Repeat. Now today's Monday, March 18th, and we're going to be bringing you security news to keep your security IQ high. So I have a few stories that we're going to be knocking out today, and the first one has to deal with sending secure files. So most people use Dropbox to send files back and forth between loved ones or just between people that you want or need to get stuff to. And Firefox has a new way of getting that done. So if you go to the website send.firefox.com, what you're going to find is a new way to securely send your emails back and forth via a link, via Firefox new ability to send files. So you know how you would usually use Dropbox? You would send a file to somebody, or you would upload a file, and then you would send a link to someone to click so that they can retrieve the file. Well, and it costs money. Previously with Dropbox and other like cloud services that allow you to file share. Well, Firefox has a new way of sending those files back and forth, and it's free. And not only is it free, but it allows you to encrypt the data from point to point, as well as be able to put passwords on there, set time limits, and limit the number of downloads. And did I say again that it was free? So the way to get to it, I want you to go to send.firefox.com, and you can either sign up and they will give you the ability to send a 2.5 gigabyte file. And if you don't want to sign up for their service, you can upload 1 gig for free. Once you go to the website, you're going to upload the file. It's going to encrypt it as it's uploading. At the end, it's going to give you a link. You take that link, send it to whoever you want to whoever you want to get the file. And again, you can set like a password for the file if you want to. And at the distant end, they type in the link that you gave them, or copy and paste it, put in the password, and boom, they have the file that you have uploaded. And again, it is free. Secure way of transferring files back and forth between anybody. So I think that's pretty cool. Something that you should all check out. A new way to securely transfer files back and forth. And I'll leave the link. And also what I'm trying to do today is actually add in a couple thumb clips that'll show these things in action. So we'll see how that comes out, right? So that's story number one. So we're sending files securely via Firefox's sendfirefox.com. Send.firefox.com. So our next story, moving right along, we're going into WinRAR. So for myself, on my Windows systems, I use pzip, but I used to use a application called WinRAR, WinRAR. And that application, again, is kind of like a WinZip. It allows you to uncompress, compress files. But there has been a big problem with that. And the problem is, it's an exploit that is within older libraries within WinRAR. And if you download like a malicious zip file, if you torrent a lot or you have a lot of back channels trying to get free stuff, I know who you are out there. But if you're trying to get free things and you download these zip files that you don't know who they're from or whatever, they can have an exploit code built into it, and that exploit code will automatically place the file or the malware into your startup folder. And from there, when you reboot your system, that application or that malware will then infect your system, and it doesn't get put into it doesn't get detected by Windows, and it's really hard to be detected by antivirus programs because it's actually a functionality within WinRAR. So how do you fix that? What I want you to do is go to the WinRAR website, or actually go to Google, type WinRAR, WinRAR, and go to the downloads page. Again, we're going to add a thumb clip into that to show you how to get there. And once you get there, make sure that you're downloading WinRAR 5.70. If it doesn't say 5.70, your system is definitely vulnerable to this type of attack. Okay, Now, our third story has to deal with compromised sites. There's been a new data breach, data dump of people's usernames and passwords coming from multiple online websites. Now, a lot of these websites are from Indonesia and Japan, but hopefully I'm expanding my audience, and that audience is coming from Japan and Indonesia. And those websites that we know about that have been compromised, and they're being sold online to the highest bidder. Actually, I think he's asking for about $5,000 or one and some change Bitcoin. But the online profiles are being sold. That's usernames and passwords, because these websites have been compromised. So let me look down at my list. I have a Youth Manual. Also, and Youth Manual is an Indonesian college and career site. There's a lot of passwords and usernames that have been dumped from that. There's also Game Salad, and it's an online, earning platform. So online earning platform. And we'll have, again, these thumbnails going through so you can see these websites. And, if you're signed up to them, be aware that they have been compromised. Another one is called Bukalapak, Bukalapak. That's another Indian online shopping website. Life Bear, which is a Japanese online notebook. Estante Virtual, which is an online bookstore. Cubic, Coubic, that's an appointment scheduling website. And that is a vast array of websites, but all of those have been compromised. So what do you need to do? Why is this important to you, and what can you do to protect yourself? If you have any one of these websites, if you've been on any one of these websites, or you're a member of any of these websites, I need you to make sure you go onto those and change your password immediately. That's the first thing. If you have other sites that are using the same password, you need to make sure that you change those passwords across the board for all of the websites that you use. Now, I want to give a quick pro tip on how to see if your online, or if your email address or online presence has been compromised. There's a website that I go to, a lot of people in the security community go to, and I want to give it to you so you can go there and check to see if your online profile has been compromised. So I want you to go to haveibeenpwned, HAVEIBEENPWNED.com. When you go to that website, it's going to ask you for your email address. You type it in onto a bar, and it'll do a search on everywhere, dark web, back channel sites, to see if there's been a dump with your username and password on there for that profile. So, we've gone through the news for the day, and let's recap. So we have Firefox giving you the ability now to send secure files back and forth for free, with links, timeouts, and all other types of options. I need you to definitely go check that out. The second thing was, if you had WinRAR, making sure that you were able to go to their website and update your WinRAR to version 5.70. And also, we talked about compromised websites, and not just these compromised websites, but how you can check yourself to see if your information has been compromised. Those are the good 3 quick stories that we have for today. We're going to try a couple of things, and you let me know how you like this new setting. I'm not driving in the car, not endangering my life, putting my life on the line for the news for you guys. I'm actually here in studio, getting things taken care of, adding a few new features to the site. Let me know how you like that. And as usual, I'm Jason Irvin, aka The Janitor, and stay focused, never quit. Till next time, go.